For the third time, Chinese surveillance satellites have caught the US war fleet in plain view. But what's more alarming, Washington's closest allies are now being watched. Numerous US warplanes captured by Chinese satellite camera, this time at Washington's Arab ally air base in. US Army hiding in plain sight? After Bahrain and Jordan base exposed, now MBS turf on radar. The Chinese satellite firm has made its third major revelation, coming at a time of heightened tensions between Iran and the United States. Satellite images released by China's Imagery have exposed U.S. Air Force assets stationed at Prince Sultan Air Base in Saudi Arabia. The imagery revealed a lineup of 13 KC-135 Stratotankers, 1 E-3G Sentry, and 5 C-130 Hercules aircraft at the facility. According to defense security sources, these aircraft appear strategically positioned for sustained regional operations. The presence of tanker and airborne systems at Prince Sultan indicates preparation for prolonged air operations across the Middle East. Analysts note that refueling and early warning aircraft are vital assets used to achieve and maintain air superiority in any major conflict. Prince Sultan Air Base is located near Riyadh. It sits safely outside immediate missile threat zones. It serves as the core hub for US air power projection toward Iran. The base houses KC-135 Stratotanker clusters, enabling deep strike operations. It supports the E-3G Sentry, providing regional surveillance and command coordination. It allows long-duration fighter and bomber missions across the Middle East. C-130 Hercules aircraft stationed here ensure swift resupply and troop mobility. Its distance from Iranian missile range gives it a critical defensive advantage. The base is designed to sustain large-scale operations without relying on smaller forward bases. Earlier, China's Imagery released satellite photos revealing US MIM-104F Patriot PAC-3 air defense systems deployed at Sheikh Issa Air Base in Bahrain. The imagery showed Patriot launchers positioned beside F-16 multi-role fighter jets, highlighting a strong US air defense presence at the base. Imagery had also unveiled new images exposing the deployment of THAAD missile defense systems in Jordan. The visuals included a command and control post, an AN/TPY-2 radar, and 6 THAAD launchers, confirming a fortified US missile defense grid. A fresh satellite capture from February 19 revealed 18 F-35 stealth fighters stationed at Muwafaq Salti Air Base in Jordan. Alongside the F-35s, 6 EA-18G Growler electronic warfare aircraft were also spotted, indicating enhanced electronic strike capabilities. Reports further suggest that around 4,000 US troops currently operate in Jordan to support regional stability and deterrence. Additional images from February also showed a surge in KC-135 tanker aircraft at Al Udeid Air Base, expanding US aerial refueling capacity across the Gulf. In Qatar, Patriot missile batteries were seen mounted on mobile launch trucks, according to a Reuters analysis of recent imagery. The heavy presence of tanker and AWACS aircraft is being viewed as both a projection of American striking power and a signal of regional escalation. The ongoing air power buildup across US bases in the Middle East is now being reinforced by naval deployments. The USS Abraham Lincoln Carrier Group is already in the Gulf, with the USS Ford Strike Group reportedly en route to the region. Analysts call this the largest US military buildup in the Middle East since the 2003 invasion of Iraq, marking a major shift in regional posture. Amid the military buildup, Trump has delayed a strike on Iran for 10 to 15 days, calling instead for a diplomatic deal.
Today on Iran, bad things will happen if Iran doesn't make
really bad things.
What will that
I'm not going to talk to you about that.
No, but can you know, what is the goal if there is a U.S. military
Well, we're
strike?
going to make a deal, or we're going to get a deal one way or the other.
But with a military strike, is it to wipe out their nuclear program?
I'm not going to talk to you about that, but we're either going to get a deal or it's going to be unfortunate for them.
And you said today 10 days. Have you given them a deadline firm to make a deal?
I would think that would be enough time, 10, 15 days, pretty much maximum.
The White House strengthened its stance, asserting that a strike on Iran could be justified if ongoing deterrence efforts fail. In response, Iran's Ali Shamkhani warned that any US military attack would be considered an act of war. Tehran further signaled that any retaliation would not be limited to US forces, but would also target American allies across the region.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the US will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HT videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.